Hello YouTube. So went out. The message, very short live stream probably. I'm not going to do a long one. And just a bit of a walk with the dogs. I've been out this morning already. And the second time I went out. Don't pee on camera. Bloody hell. No shame in you. But, peeing right in front of the camera. What a dog. So I went out this morning and I wanted to do a little bit of photography of the flowers in the forest. It's quite beautiful, quite pretty, so did that. And that was early this morning, and now it's a bit warmer now. It's a bit cold this morning. I've put a coat on, in fact, and I don't really need it now. But it was pretty cold, and whatever, but I got a nice photo that I wanted. Well, not quite, yeah, kind of. I'm still learning with the DSLR, so a little bit of practice. I collected a pine tree as well, a baby pine tree that we'll take to Novgorod with us when we go. I want to collect this, basically I want about 20 to go around the land. This forest here is going to turn into housing, so I'm not sort of destroying the forest when I'm taking small seedlings. This is going to go anywhere. This will be excavated at some point. When new houses, whoever buys these plots will just flatten them. And no, Claire sniffed all in there. She didn't want to go. Scared of bugs. Not bugs. Scared of ticks are a prevalent thing in this forest, and some of them carry encephalitis, which is a bad disease. Lyme's disease as well. They can also carry. But so far, they mustn't like my taste of my blood because I've not had any. But they do. It can be a problem. And she hasn't got wellies on, so I don't want to go into the forest. So we'll stick to the paths. Já nie baňovena. Сейчас это будет машина туда. Не надо. Ну, может, чуть эта дорога, да? Да, там дорога. Там это вот чуть-чуть деревья, потом чистый. So just explaining about the road here. That we can't actually get through here. I don't like filming this because we had fly tippers here and it's still a bit, it's awful looking. So you see the forest here, it looks nice, and then you think, alright, okay. So we had fly tippers here in the winter, I showed it, and then there's still some rubbish here, it's still going to be cleared away, and it's just behind us here. So this is actually the road, and this is where the fly. No, можно. Да, можно. Сколько сюда много. Просто осторожно здесь. So you can see where the fly tippers have now with a branch, where the fly tippers have been, and dumped all this here. Builders rubbish. It's actually insulation. They've dumped. Okay. Просто тихо. Skoro не будет здесь, это будет зеленый. Soon you won't be able to come to this road. This is actually a road, can you believe it? Oh man, where are you from? This is hello Batman. This is Russia. This is just outside our house in the forest, and this is the road that's going to be. It is a road, but yeah, you can see it's not exactly ready for cars, is it? But it is a road, and we're just making our way up and up here in a minute. And whatever. But this soon will be cleared up, no doubt, when they start building here. All this is our builders' plots. Song for Works, how are you doing, Song for Works? Say hello in the chat if you're in the chat. It helps the live stream get out and about. I'm not staying on long, like I said, we're only working with here, but this does open up here. It's interesting that you can see it was cleared at one point. It is a road, and it's basically willow that's grown everywhere, and it's almost impossible to get through now. If you don't know my channel, don't know me, you'll know that I'm an ex-British, I'm not an ex-British guy, I'm a British guy living in Russia, expat, immigrant, whatever you call it. And there's my wolf dog, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, yes, mention your name, yes, wolf dog. So he's crossbred wolf and dog. I'm not sure what he's bred with, but anyway. Another one there, Heinz 57. Ah, yeah, Heinz 57. There's Heinz 57. It was a bit of a mix-up. We're out today just for a little bit of a walk. Basically, I wanted to do a bit of a live. Oh, we were going to walk anyway, so I thought we'll flick on the live stream while we're walking. And I thought I'd promote. If you watch, if you've seen my channel, I've seen what I'm building in Novgorod. You'll know that I'm building a solar house up there. But when we started the build, when we kind of started clearing land, we didn't have a YouTube channel and nothing was filmed. I built the cabin or the hut, whichever term you prefer, and it was completely done without any videoing or photos. And I thought there was no footage of it, or no photos of it, and there's no record of it. As I said, we didn't have a YouTube channel. So the other day when I was flicking through old footage, I found a number of my wife's videos, and I found another one the other day, and basically it's the point just after we cleared the land the first time. We had to have to dig it in for a second time to clear it, and so that video is the point between the two excavators where we were clearing the land a little bit more. Basically, there was a German trench from the war right across my land, and we filled that in. And then we had to wait a year for the soil to settle, the trench to settle down. And when it did settle, we went back after winter basically and did a bit more clearing, and then got a second excavator in to top up the trench. And that video is from that point, and that's out at 5 o'clock today. So it's like a minute footage. That's all it is. It's a bit kind of. It's not the best quality. I've upscaled it to 4K, but it's not the best quality because it wasn't shot for YouTube. At all, and I've had to zoom it, but here's a little video, a little glimpse of the land before we started the build, and it's out at 5 o'clock, and you can see it here on this channel. And my wife filmed it. I've done subtitles for those who didn't speak English, obviously, so I've subtitled it in the best way I can, not with automatic translations, with my translation. So anyway, let's have a read here. Have you seen the flight of England that you finally got round to cleaning it up? Yeah, I mean, England, it's not just England or Russia, it's all across the world. Fly tippers, people are people, and dirty people, and they don't have any respect for anybody, for anything. And fly tippers are always been a problem everywhere. It's not a particular problem to any particular country, it's just people, dirty people who should have their bollocks shut off, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, we just got a nest in the forest. Crow's nest or something. So, yeah, Voron is crows, I think. Well, I don't think I know. I think it's a crow. Actually walk. Смотри, может, пешком туда с легко, ничего problem. That's the road that runs up here. This is all going to be. These are all building plots here. It's a forest where we live. After 16 years of pure forest, we were the first ones up here, and it's been very nice. But urbanisation is creeping in at a rapid rate that you've never seen. Down that end, down just about 300 metres through there, is a full road of full houses, and about the same in that direction, about 300 metres up that direction, is the same thing, houses. We're in the last bit of forest before it's going to be consumed by housing, so we're in the sort of lull before the storm, and enjoying the forest while we can. What's one of the reasons why we're moving to Novgorod, why we're building a house up there. But it's very nice here. Look at it. Look, it is beautiful here. The forest. Go on then. He likes laying in water. You're gonna lay down in the water. I can see it coming. Yeah, there he goes for the lay. Every time. He likes laying in the water. That's wolves for you, wolf dogs. Bit of shit. So there we go. So yeah, this forest is good. I've talked about this loads of times. It's one of the reasons why we're moving to Novgorod, building up there. Up there we have yet another forest plot. Seems to be a theme with us. And that plot is there's no plans for development there. It's basically the forest up there. The area was designed for housing. It was a program or a scheme they ran for young people, they got a free plot of land, if you built a house on it, then the land becomes yours with a little bit of paperwork. And we haven't took advantage of that because we're not young, but we bought it from somebody else who had took advantage of that. So we bought it from him. And nobody else is touching the land. I'm under the pussy willow here. Catkins, whatever you call it. It's like Frostivida. But so these pussy willow or catkins. Yeah, oh, little. That can be, in fact, it's been cut. It's been that's been cut for Christmas. But it's on. It's a doroga. It's a Buddhist. So this is the road. This is the end of the road, and through here is yet again housing. Not too far away. A few meters is into full housing through here. So it's you can see in the forest you wouldn't expect to see electric poles, but there they are, all the same. And, so it is gorgeous. I love this bit of forest. It's absolutely beautiful, and but it's going to go. Like I said, it won't last too much longer. It's going to vanish under urbanisation and what have you. And we can actually walk through here. We can walk through here. There is houses up here. Not the problem with the housing, but when you get housing, you get people, and you get other dogs, other animals. And we haven't got a lead with us, so I don't want to go too far. But you can look through here. There's gorgeous bit of forest, and then you suddenly see greenhouses up there. I don't know if you can see them through the trees, but a bit misty here on the camera. I wonder why that is. Get that a bit clean up. There we go. But there's greenhouses through there, and where they're going to build. And you can see up there they've already started. This bit here is drainage ditches, and then this is the typical corner plot. Somebody will buy that at some point, and that'll become a house. And then over here, same thing, another corner plot. And then the road going up and down here. It opens up here quite nicely now. Even up here, like, there's nobody's been up here for years, and you still find rubbish dumped. People. So yeah, this is the other road. You can see absolutely another little one. Я брал один сегодня, Лена. Сажать наш, да. Да, я буду брать. So this is, смотри, до этого. А там тоже много там. So it's so yeah. Have a lovely day. Got to go. You have a lovely day as well. Song for work. You have a lovely day as well. Whatever you're doing in the world. You can see the flowers in the forest. The forest floor is absolutely covered it in. Это абсолютно открыто, блин. Может пешком спокойно. Ничего проблем. Это до листья растут на дерево. Поэтому, смотри, открытый полный. Красиво белые цветы везде. Смотри, абсолютно без проблем. Легко. Смотри, абсолютно открыто. Давай. Красиво. Почему? Нет, ты в руки сом, ничего. Нет, не будешь. Смотри, я пешком туда сегодня. Сколько раз? She's gonna come. God, yeah. Absolutely красиво здесь. She's coming. She's getting the trousers tucked in to her socks, preparing anti-tick precautions. Then her shoe must be a beard is coming. You never know, we might spot a bear today, who knows? You have to look carefully though. Давай.
Jackie, Archie.
Yeah, I have not anybody. Давай.
Jackie.
Давай. Dogs have run off somewhere. So we're going to make a win. А?
Смородину.
Oh, да. So
Я
wild
сейчас прям на чай наберу.
blackbird. Не беру, Лен, не трогал. Нас много насад, зачем
У
нужно?
меня такие нет.
Конечно. Не нужно. Anyway. Давай, я отсюда руки. Надо, это нужно растут.
Иди работай.
Oh, she's picking bits of leaves off there's a blackcurrant. Oh, look at this here. What a tiny, beautiful little tree. Another gorgeous one. I think we've got this sort already. I think we've got this one. Won't take him. Won't take it. But basically I'm hunting for trees to replant in the new plot. So, and, this is all going to become building plots, although it's beautiful now. It's going to become building plots. It's all going to disappear. All this will be flattened off, levelled off, trees removed, stumps pulled out, and houses and fences will all appear. And what a shame, eh? What a shame. Look at the beautiful forest it is now. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the flat, I can get down here. Get down on the ground, not on the ground, but kind of lower down, and show you the beautiful. The whole forest is covered in these white flowers. They are absolutely beautiful. It's such a nice sight to be here. Absolutely, look at it. The whole forest. It's hard to see from above, but when you get down like this, the whole forest is covered in these white flowers everywhere. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here's them, look, little white flowers. They're everywhere. No, this is going to disappear under houses and fences. I say bailiff is there. So it is absolutely gorgeous here, but it's a shame to see it. It's a good jalko, it's a good dom. It'll be absolutely crying shame to see it all disappear, but we can't complain. We've lived here 16 years and we've enjoyed it, so really can't complain. The new place for Novgorod, I'm not sure what's going to grow in our forest actually this year, because last year I cleared a lot of the forestry away and I really don't know what's it was kind of completely overgrown and desolate, and I don't know what's going to grow up there. So I'm hoping it's kind of like this, and I might actually buy flowers like tulips and things and just plant them in the forest in different places, just see what happens, whether they grow, or even bluebells. It's something I've not seen here in Russia, is bluebells, actually. Seen everything else except for bluebells. It's a bit of a rarity. So maybe we can put some native bluebells in the forest there. Maybe it's too cold for bluebells, I don't know. It's not cold now, but in winter time obviously they kill things off. I'll just consider that one. That's Сухой. Сухой, вот. Вот Сухой. Пешком. Я туда каждый день. Ну, она туда, где дорога потерял.
Не потеряют, прямо иди, это мы к Игорю идем.
Да, ну, надо. Я просто рядом дорога. That's Maxim собака. Anyway, so this is it. It's beautiful. Everything's, spring is coming, look. Everything. That's actually, это...
Березы.
Нет, не береза.
А, шиповник.
Шиповник. The шиповник is like, what do you call shиповник? Hip rose, I think. Would you call it rose hip? Something like that. And basically, they're quite sought after. People will come in, there's a lot of it here. And people will come into the forest to collect the buds from it. And they make tea from it. It's supposed to be good for you. It tastes vile to me, but I hate standing on the flowers. But yeah, so Shipovnik is the flowers that you see. They're the wild roses, and I love it. I love this forest. It's full of, we've got fern here. There is rabbit here, but you know, I've never seen actually a rabbit here. I've seen foxes here, but I've never seen a rabbit here. But it is just gorgeous out here today. Beautiful. And it's unspoilt forest at the moment. But like I said, for how long? How long is difficult to say. There's no concrete plans that when, you know, nobody's got concrete plans to come and buy this land up and build on it, but it is allocated for building, and it's a kind of domino effect. One person buys a plot and then another person buys a plot, and suddenly the whole place is flattened, and that's what's happened at the other, through there. It's only maybe 100, I can actually see it, you couldn't see it on camera, but through there is a road. It's only like what, maybe 100 meters over there. There's from this point, 100 meters is the first road. In fact, you can see a house through there, our neighbour's house through there, and that's where the houses start and where the forest stops. And this is down the other way. You've got the road and then another 100 meters probably, maybe a bit more. You've got the other houses. So really there's a kind of stretch of about 300 meters there in the middle where nothing's been done yet, but it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And it's going to be horrible to watch it disappear. Can you imagine? There's, probably in this region, there's probably close to 1,000 houses going to be built over time. Not by any one company, it's by individuals. And it takes time. So one person comes in, another person comes in. So what you've got, instead of like a massive build with a company where they build like, 100 houses and then the work stops, it'll be continue on for years and years and years. The constant noise, constant dirt, and constantly the roads will be broken up, what have you. It'll not stop. And so, yeah, it's going to be horrible very shortly. But for now, for today, it's gorgeous and it's warm. And how nice can it possibly be?
Здесь много белых грибов в этом месте.
Yeah. And just, my wife's saying that there's lots of mushrooms, fungus growth here, which we know about. And there is, I think this year is going to be, there was absolutely nothing last year, fungus growing, mushrooms growing, there was nothing. It was absolutely dead because it just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained all through April, March, May, June. It just rained, and it washed everything out. Even honey producers weren't getting a good return on their honey because there was very few bees around last year. It was just absolutely devastated last year. But this year I think it's going to be a bumpy year for mushrooms, and I've already seen honeybees buzzing about and a couple of bumblebees. So I think this year is going to be a really good year for honey, not for mushrooms and whatever. Also, there's our friend's house over there. Basically they were here before us, they were here a long time before, many years, but they don't live there permanently. It's only a dacha, so weekend retreat. So they weren't up there permanently, and they never say they're not up there in winter at all, nobody's there in winter. So when we came to the forest, we were the first, there was, oh look, first, what's Peter Lena? Peter grib. No, that's not an edible mushroom. That's not an edible. Yeah, not an edible mushroom, but however, we don't touch it. Leave it alone. But that's a kind of sign of things to come this year. How much is it? It's a sign of things to come this year, and it really will be a beautiful year this year for mushrooms, fungus, and for wildflowers. Hopefully, very soon, if you go to town, you know I'm building up there. Hopefully, very soon. Tomorrow is collect my passport back with my registration, my propiska, it's called in Russian. Once I got that, then it's on to serious car hunting.
О, я знаю, где спят ежики зимой.
Ежик?
Да.
Good. She's telling me she knows where hedgehogs have been sleeping over winter. Come on.
100%. Вот, видишь, вот там. Там спят ежики.
She thinks hedgehog was sleeping there in winter. Maybe. A lot of hedgehogs here. There's a lot of frogs here. That I do know. If you ever watch our nighttime live streams, last walk of the night, you know.
Сколько грибов.
Yeah. They're already getting bracket
Это с
mushroom
прошлого
growing.
года.
Yeah, last year. So last year's mushrooms, but a bit hardened. Bracket fungus. If you know what we do, we found water again. He's been in again. Every bit of water he has to get into. You watched last year anyway. No, sorry, you watched nighttime stream. Last walk at night we usually do. You'll know that often, if it's a damp night, there's a lot of frogs on the road here, and we kind of do frog rescue. So pick them up and throw them to the side of the road, and call them daft if you like. But I hate to see frogs getting squished, so you lift them and left them on the side of the road to prevent it. It's beautiful here. This used to be a military training ground at one point, incidentally, or a testing ground of some kind. and kind of you see a lot of these holes, and I think these holes are either where people have been digging shelter, what's called shell scrape, a little shelter, foxhole you might call it in American, or it's shell holes where they've been testing artillery, something like that. But it was a testing ground at some point, many years ago. So we're going back onto the road here, through here. You can walk through here somewhere. There's a ditch outside the road, but you can skip across it, hopefully without getting a boot full of water. Cold, horrible, mucky water. But this is all fully willow, and it is going to be unable to pass through it very soon. Within a few weeks you won't be able to get through here. Completely. Alright, we're under the road. Completely erosion centre. Nasty. It'll be completely cut off from all living things kind of thing. So back onto this road here, which was now this road that's not really a road. Past the we might walk up to our friend's house, Eager and you live there. They've actually got their house painted. I've shown it on videos before, I think it's even a bit short and stuff. Their house basically has painted in folk characters, fairy tale characters from Russia for their grandkids, and I've shown it 2 times, but I'll do it again and have another look. It's kind of hard to show it in the night time, but we'll go up and have another look at their house, I think, maybe. Back down towards the main road, as you can see, where the fly tippers, they came to the end of the road to tip the rubbish, as they would do. But they don't care about anybody, they don't care that people live here, just fly tippers are fly tippers. And they don't really give a monkeys about anybody or anybody's quality of life, as long as they've got rid of their rubbish and they've made. I mean, the amount of money that made from tipping it rather than taking it to a dump would have been a pittance, but even so, they'd rather risk a fine and disturb people's lives and leave a mess in the forest rather than pay the pittance, which they've already been paid for, by the way, to remove it to a proper facility. But that is people, isn't it? They are scum of the earth, and like I said, I'd have their balls chopped off if it was me, if I had the choice. But this is not the first time. This has actually been a reoccurring theme here many times, and it's just one of the things you have to put up with living in a rural area where people will come in from the cities, city dwellers, and dump rubbish. This is why this barriers across the road here, in fact, it's to stop people coming up with rubbish. This is, buddy? You don't mind. So anyway, so that's a barrier there across the road, and it's to stop people coming and tipping rubbish. We had one down on the end of the road here, and we removed it when the electric gate got put in, and now it seems that they've found a way to get through the electric gate. What är det ozonlagret, tror jag. Jag ska säga, jag kan ju vara innan jag gissar. Klucz. Откуда? So I was telling my wife there that I got delivery yesterday from something. I said, well, I'll open the gate for you when you go back out again. There's an electronic gate down there, I can bring it up. And he said, oh, don't need to worry, I've got a key, an electronic fob. I'm like, how the hell did you get a fob? And what are you doing with it? And this is what happens. One person gets it, and they've got mates who do rubbish collection, they pass it around, and the next thing you know, you get rubbish in here. And it's a shame, but I guess all the houses that are coming here, when these places are all built up, then they won't be able to do that anymore. But for the time being, it's something we've had to put up with for a long time. I think 2 or 3 times they managed to get onto this bit here. They backed into here a couple of times, and you can see bits of rubbish laying there, which it's actually a road. It's supposed to be a road. And they've managed to dump rubbish there 2 or 3 times over the years. We've had most of it cleared away. There's a little bit remaining, and because this is all private, it's not really government owned. This, the answer is clear it up yourselves. So and they make it worse. If you don't clear up, they'll send you a fine for littering. There's nothing to do with us. But yeah, so that's that anyway. That's another place that was dumped on. So it's not new. It happens all over the place. It happens in England, whatever country you're in. Fly tippers are scumbags, aren't they? Wherever you go. But anyway, that's it for me for today. If you haven't seen my wife's video, I've only a minute long video. It's all it is. I think it's a minute and 5 seconds. So hardly a big video. But it's out at 5. It might be already past that time already. I don't know. But if it's out, go and watch it. If it's not out, wait for it. There you go. I'm supposed to do these calls to action on video, on live streams, which I detest doing. So call to action is like we ask people to subscribe and donate and stuff like that. I'll sort of promote videos, or at least tell you when they're out, but I'm never doing I'm never going to do the donate thing. I don't like it. I don't like scrounging off the audience, off the viewers. People have hard times. If anybody wants to pay me, let it be YouTube yourselves. But, it's not my priority in life. I just enjoy making videos. It's possible in Russia. I'm showing you a bit of the life here against the Western narrative of Russia's got no toilets and whatever other nonsense they can think up. And they do think up some nonsense. One thing we haven't got is furries. We don't have furries here, at least I've not seen any. And if you don't know what furries are, it's people who dress up as cartoon characters and go around the town and have meetups and stuff. I thought it was like kind of a sexual thing, but it turns out it's not. Turns out it's pure fun. So good luck to them. If they want to dress up as cartoon characters and play characters, then why not? But it's not hurting anybody, are they? Я слышал, это постоянно стоит, это культиватор.
Нет, это у них воду они качают.
Нет, это постоянно. Вчера тоже ночью.
Ну, я говорю, воду качают.
Зачем?
Не знаю.
Откуда и туда?
От теплицы, у них вся теплица плавает, они ниже уровня пола.
Теплица, да?
Ага.
So I was explaining to me that I was hearing this motor gun, I'm thinking it was thought it was a cultivator. Turns out it's they built a greenhouse, a very nice greenhouse out of solid steel, but they built it too low in the ground and it fills with water. I do remember seeing it. Yeah. Hey? Got his toys out here. Again.
Okay.
He fetches toys from the house outside and then leaves them out here on the road. And oh, that's not going to a car any good, is it? If it goes over it, a bit of wood in the ground, get rid of that. Push down. That's another toy there. Another one there. There's toys spread all around the place from him. What is he like? Well, you dropped the first one. Could you pick it up anyway? Yeah. So loses one, picks another one up, then loses that one. And we've got these dog toys all over the place. You know what I mean now? You keep losing it. Where you got? Where you got? What you got? He needs that kind of excitement to make him pick it up. But anyway, that's it for me today. Maybe tonight, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's fairly cold out today. I'll see you all in the next live stream. As ever, no idea where it's going to be.